So Amy Hart speaks out on the Curtis and Maura breakup and what her thoughts are on the entire situation. Hey guys, it's Maura Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Morali, and please listen to my new podcast episode. It's a very special one. I was waiting a while to get it out and I finally have. The links are attached below. So, we all know about this whole Maura and Curtis situation. First and foremost, I know that we're obviously going through this crazy kind of pandemic situation with Miss Rona. Now she's on the streets and everybody's on lockdown, everybody's at home and so forth. So I'm going to try and give you guys as much as content as possible so that you guys can enjoy more stuff and, be more entertained. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So we all know about the Maura and Curtis situation where unfortunately, they broke up. Now before we do get in this video, a quick disclaimer, please do not go and send hate to either Amy, Curtis or Maura or anybody else involved in this video. Please do not go and send hate. This is just a video to discuss the current particular affair in relation to this situation, discuss it in the comment box below, and that is it. Thank you. I believe Maura may have ended it, or Curtis, we just don't know, but Maura was then being shady. Apparently Curtis was being shady. I don't think he was, but we know Maura was shady because she's like that anyways. And of course we know what Amy and Curtis, their breakup situation. I personally believe Curtis got away with a lot of murder in comparison to like Michael. I feel like he kind of got away with it, whereas Michael didn't. But Amy now speaks out on this entire situation. And what she says, it's interesting. But after seeing Maura 29 kick Curtis to the curb after she grew close to her dancing on ice partner Alexander or whatever, which Maura has denied, Amy insisted there are no hard feelings. In an exclusive interview, Amy 27 said, "Breakups are hard for everyone, and look, I genuinely hope they are both alright. I've been out of Love Island for 9 months and it has been hard. I'm still having therapy. People thought what I said on Love Island when I left was scripted, but it wasn't. That was me being me, and I know now that I have been true to myself and I'm still being true to myself. But it was hard, and to come out and realize overnight everything had changed. I got a lot of nasty trolling and I can't help but bite back. People preach about being kind, but they're anything but." Interesting. So, this was a short kind of interview. I drank so much wine. One of my friends who's a producer said to me, "Amy, I think you should go home on your own." And I was like, "Yeah, I will." Then I didn't. This was in relation to her new show, Celebs Go Dating, that she's on. Their duty of care is amazing though, and they take care of you. If you're carrying on the date, you have to give filmed consent. So she's on currently Celebs Go Dating, and I feel like, Amy, I feel like this was a good interview. She kept it short, sweet, cute. She wasn't shading Maura, she wasn't shading Curtis, going in on them. She's like, you know what, I hope they're both alright. She got a lot of trolling. She was literally tweeting today talking about how people were trolling her for veneers. People were sending very nasty messages. I don't know who has the time to be actively pursuing and sending someone a message. Like, I don't know who does that. I don't know who has the time to do that, really and truly. But, I feel like she was true to herself in the villa. That speech she gave was probably one of the most emotional speeches somebody has ever given in Love Island history. So I do feel like, it was off scripted. She was being herself, and that's it. She was a different character in that ensemble. She was a different, quirky kind of character, and I kind of liked it. So I'm glad that she's not being shady to Maura or Curtis, and I'm glad that she's keeping it short and sweet. And she hasn't denied this anywhere, because I know there were previous reports that she said some stuff, but apparently she didn't. She hasn't denied this particular interview via Twitter, Instagram, whatever. So I believe this is to be true, and I hope it is. Let me know what your thoughts are when it comes to this. What are your thoughts about what Amy is saying? I'm glad she's keeping it short and sweet and cute, and I'm glad she's not being shady when it comes to Maura and Curtis. I feel like she's doing her own stuff now. She's on Celebs Go Dating, she's presenting here and there, and I feel like, Amy was a cute character. I'm not mad at Amy right now, to be honest. I feel like she went through a lot with Curtis. She also admitted that she is in therapy still 9 months after that season ended. That's how much psychological damage that she went through when it came to that show. So is Love Island really worth it? That's what I want to know. Is Love Island really worth it? You go into the show and you come out and you're 9 months still in therapy because of a situation that happened in the villa. This is what I'm saying. I don't know if shows like this are actually worth it for people to go on because of the detriment that you can get yourself into mentally. And I feel like, I do feel sorry for her if she's still going to therapy, still struggling with the whole Curtis situation. It's just a very sad time. But she's brave to admit that. Very brave. And hopefully, things get well for her. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to this video. Please do subscribe. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, Murad_Morali, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.